Right. That stream kind of went haywire on me, so I started a new one. Hopefully it'll work better now and it won't buffer or cause any issues. Otherwise I'm out of ideas. And obviously whilst that was sorting itself out, I was getting a cup of coffee. It is pitch black. If you flash your lights, that truck should light up. It does a bit there, but when you get close, it's like, nope, has no effect. But to be honest, if I was flashing my lights, I would expect, well, that's better. It lights up better like that. See, comes up with an error. The audio stream's current quality is 0. It's like, or bitrate quality, and it's not, because it's at least what, 128, if not higher. Don't know what's going on there. Well, the only thing that I could think of was it was on ultra low latency, so that could have been causing an issue. So I put it to normal mode for now. In the hope that if it's a latency issue, but maybe that was the problem. Can't catch up with this guy because he's doing 90. Catching him up. Can he get round? It's like a ramp. Get in the right lane.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
I was going to say, where's the sat nav?
Keep right. Exit now.
No problem. I'm sure I'll speak to you later anyway.
At the roundabout, take the third exit. Keep right. Exit now.
Bye for now. Oh boy. Catch these trucks up in front. Though, I think we're supposed to be doing 70 and I'm doing like... Gee, that's a bit faster in there, Jesus.
Go straight on. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
I see we've got a twisty section coming up and it's blooming nighttime again. Why is it whenever I get to a nice twisty section? Always nighttime. We've got 47 minutes. We'll be at the destination, so it's not too far away. No, don't slow down. Grr.
Go straight on.
Well, we got through a few trucks. Now we're just going to get past this guy.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Okay, so we're off by here.
Exit right. Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left, and then turn right. Turn right. Here we are, safe and sound.
Yes, indeed. Let me tidy that up. A little bit too tight to that line. Cool. Good. We got another level up. Let's do high value cargo. We'll put that out. What else have we got? Jobs. Not earning loads at the moment because we're running around here. The thing that goes like from here. We'll run up to Slovakia. 12-hour drive. Yeah, let's do that one. Why
Let's go.
Let's go, he says in his Mario voice. Did I get any lights on? There.
Turn left. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Alright, 21 tons on board, 1,097 litres of fuel, 471 miles to go, 12 hours and 8 minutes arrival time, 25 hours to do the job. So, what are we? 1:02 in the morning. We'll travel through the night now, and we need to rest, we will. Jump for the cups.
Go straight on and then turn right. Turn right.
Oh, I see. Stop him. Well, there's a light. A silly road section. Thinking about it. How do we get round? Might be a really bad move. No, we're good. We got round. There's no traffic for some reason.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Another driver leveled up. That's 154,000 attempted. Let's see if I can open that garage up. Let's have a quick look. Garage manager. It's 88,000 to get the garage open. Gives me another 2 slots. Yeah, okay. So I need 200,000 basically now for 2 trucks. So that puts us back down to 65,000. But at least I know what my target is now. So 2 trucks now. And I'll be 3 garages full. And working. The sooner I can get the garages working, the better. Because as soon as they become stable, it means I can just go off and do what I want around the map, spend the money, and kick back and relax. See a thing. It's so dark out here. Ooh. Yeah, don't do that in the dark. I can't see where I'm going at all. Still got the damn birds chirping at night time. I wish they'd fix that.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Go, go, go. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a little too fast through there. it in check.
Go straight on.
Hello, how you doing? It's just gone 3:02 AM in the game, so hopefully in another hour or so, which will be what, another 10 minutes or so, we'll have a bit of daylight cracking. Definitely don't need fuel, we're good. But do I like this game? Of course I like this game. I wouldn't be playing it if I didn't like it.
Go straight on.
Got over 1,000 hours invested in this game already. Actually, it's probably my highest played game. Mainly because I've had it for so long. Some games in my Steam collection I haven't even touched yet.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Am I using pro mods? No, no pro mods. Just all the DLC from the main game. I used to use pro mods, but I don't. Because I've started again, I've got plenty of roads I need to explore. And by not having pro mods, it means I can access all the achievements. I think pro mods may stop the completion of some achievements. I know I had difficulty doing it at least 1 or 2 achievements before. And the achievements of the game are something that I am looking to try and do at some point. Not right now. The main goal right now is to get myself drivers and garages and trucks that are self-sustainable. You know, where I don't have to worry about the jobs that I'm doing. Getting there. Right. Skies are lightening up. Be able to see a bit more now. Still got another 8 hours and 30 minutes.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Not running any truck mods. Don't do any silly performance mods with the trucks. I keep them as original as possible. Most I do is may enhance the sounds, but at the moment I'm not running anything crazy. So all mod engines, all truck engines are stock.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Keep left.
It all depends on how you want to play a game. I know plenty of people who want to drive fast and mod their trucks to do so. But I tried to keep the trucks stock at the end of the day, because that's how they are. You know, if they're supposed to be 500 brake horsepower, then I'll drive a 500 brake horsepower. By having 1,000, you know, let's say 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 horsepower truck that can pull anything, it makes the driving of the truck too easy. I mean, it's I want it to feel as real as it can be. So if I'm in an underpowered truck and the load is, you know, a massive heavy load, then I want to feel like the truck is labouring and I'm having to select the right gear to do the job. So you can drive and pull anything with that truck, I bet. And plus, I keep it to the speed limit, so you know, the truck is limited to 56 anyway, so I can't do any faster than that. It's pointless me having a stupidly powerful truck just to sit at 56 miles an hour. Well, 56 works out to be about 90 kilometers an hour.
right, and then exit right.
Trouble. He's slowing down.
Exit right.
Oh, he's supposed to go that way. Shit.
Get ready to turn right.
I went the wrong way.
Never mind. I'll find a new route. Go straight on. Rerouting. Never mind. I'll find a new recomputing.
Which ones am I supposed to be going through? This is really confusing because there's sections over there as well. This doesn't open up, I'm on the other side.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Unauthorized border crossing. What did I miss? Well, that was a mess. Oh, we got some daylight. We can go to the triples.
Keep right, and then exit right.
That's the best way. Have all the DLC.
Exit right.
Gives you access to everything.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Trying to check to see if there's a way around. Great. I didn't judge that at all well, did I? Damage, only 3%, nothing on the good, so we're fine. Down to what? Last 5 hours now. We've got 19 hours remaining to do the job. Just going to try and get there as quick as we can, I guess. Limit of 70 here, but we're not going to do that. We're going to try and do 90. What, you use just keyboard, or do you even drive with the keyboard as well? Oops. I've tried driving with a keyboard before. Didn't enjoy it. Didn't mind driving with a 360 controller. But for the best immersion, then I prefer using a wheel.
Go straight on.
Slow that down because there's a police car ahead. Got a left turn coming up.
Get ready to turn left.
Another hour down to 4 hours remaining.
Turn left.
Go back to that one. Let you see a bit more.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Scenery's looking good though, I'm enjoying it.
Go straight on.
Go straight on. Try and go around him. No problemo.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Right, under 3 hours, so we're moving quite quick at the moment.
Keep left, and then continue straight on. Go straight on. Keep left, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Another 2 hours. Ah, so someone's been splashing the cash then. So what did you go for in the end? You went for SimLabs?
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Oh, we're coming off. Phew. Had you got yourself a seat, didn't you? If I remember correctly. I refuse to change down gear. And what about the PC parts? What PC parts did you order? Did I run out of coffee yet? Yes, I'm out of coffee. Sucks. Oh, nice. Good that they actually did a Black Friday sale, because I gotta admit, Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales, to me, were kind of shocking. I didn't buy much at all. I was kind of hoping something would come up that I would like, but the things I were looking at, there was nothing there. It was kind of shockingly bad. So an i7 with a 2770. What processor is it? Did I just say 2770? What the hell am I on about? A 2070. 2070 is fine. That's a good little card. Preferably a super would be better, but IPS monitors? At least I hope so. One thing I would recommend for triple monitors is stick with IPS. Don't bother with VA. Don't go for TN. I mean, I've got a VA screen above, and that's fine because it's directly at me. And the 32 gig of RAM is not really a necessity. As long as you've got 16 gig of RAM, that's the minimum I would go for. I would choose 16 gig, 3200 RAM. If it comes with 32 gig and you don't have a choice, then there's no qualms. But if you've got a choice where you could cut back and invest elsewhere, I would go for 16 gig and put the money into the graphics card and go for maybe a slightly better graphics card or a better CPU. It swings and roundabouts. It depends on what's available.
Turn right.
Glad the brakes work on this one. I mean, I've got 32 gig in this rig, but I've tested with and without. 16 and 32, and to be honest, there's like a couple of frames per second difference. Nothing that's gonna make or break my games, to be honest. And that's streaming and not streaming. So, if you've got 32 gig of RAM, you're not really benefiting by having it. Unless, of course, you're doing more than just gaming. If you're doing video production,
left,
graphic work,
then turn left.
Then yeah, the memory's gonna be invaluable.
Turn left. Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
I mean, it won't hurt, but RAM speed is more important than the amount of RAM, I would say.
Where it ends.
Not so critical on Intel systems, but I would still go for 3200 RAM on an Intel system. If it was an AMD system, minimum 3200, ideally something like a 3600 RAM. Hey DJ, how you doing? I'm gonna be upgrading again later on. Hey, bye yak. What are you planning to go for later on then? Do you got any ideas? We're not exactly straight there, are we? It's just a new area more than anything else, but there's some nice roads to drive in this new area, I must admit. That gives us 101,000. Let's have another look. Go back to the new area. If we can find some interesting roads to get on. Well, that's another year down the line, so you never know. There might be new chips out. I mean, when you think about it, you could do pretty well on AMD system now. What is it? The 3900 or the 3950 CPUs from AMD are very good. The new DLC, you're probably looking at about £13, £14. Unless you can find it somewhere on sale or discounted, which I couldn't, so... But I went for it because I thought, well, I'm going to be playing the damn thing anyway, I might as well have the content. Yeah, I've got an AMD system, it's 2700X, but I'll probably be changing that. I'll probably buy a 3900, but I refuse to pay more than the launch price. The launch price was £500. Places are charging £550 to nearly £600 for the same CPU, which is like, no, just because there's a demand doesn't mean I'm going to pay for it. So I've got a CPU. I'm in no rush to change. When the price starts dropping back down to a realistic price of £500 or under, then I'll probably look at buying the CPU, swapping over. I want to see if this takes me back in, but I don't think it's going to. Nope. So what we'll do, we'll choose a new destination. Let's try that one. What do we have to do here? Short little run for £4 grand. 10 grand. Could be a good one. Oh, I'm not in any industry at the moment. The problem is the hours available that I've got, because I'm because I'm looking after my son. It's everybody wants you to start at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I just can't do that because I've got no one to take my son to school otherwise. So all the jobs I have applied for, they've just come back saying sorry. So I'm still looking. I think I'm going to knock it on the head though, because it's so close to Christmas. I just can't be bothered. And I'll start looking again after Christmas, so at least then I can sit back and enjoy my Christmas. Not as if I'm in a rush. Most of the jobs that are available right now, they're all pretty much Christmas temp stuff, and they all want you like 6 o'clock stupid hours, and it's like, I just can't do it. It's not like I've got a partner where I can just go, hey, take him to school, I'll just do my job. Yeah, exactly. So, if something comes up and they say yay, I'll certainly jump for it, but, I'm not going to sit here and worry for the next 20 odd days. Still trying to find a job, aren't I think I might do that one that goes right across the top. Yeah, I think we'll do that one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right then, let's have a look at this one. We're in the middle of nowhere. Let's get the truck set up the way we like. Right, that's center. See, I'm trying to get away from this wheel. This wheel is absolutely massive in this truck. Do that, lower it down a bit.
Time to hit the road.
That's what we got on board. Lights on. Nice little section, this. I like it.
Get ready to turn left.
Funny enough, I got my Twitch account
Turn left.
well, not reactivated. I just couldn't remember the password, so I had to reset everything. But I jumped into that yesterday just to make sure that it was available for me if I needed it. If I'm gonna do anything else, it'll probably be Twitch. I'll have to look into restream so I can do multiple streams, but we'll see. You know, I'm hopeful things will turn around, and you know, at the end of the day, me streaming isn't about making money. You know, don't get me wrong. If it was making money, I'm not gonna say no. But at the end of the day, it's more about me just playing my games and having some fun, you know, and sharing. But as for YouTube,
take the second exit.
Who knows? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me that whatever happens on YouTube will happen on other streaming platforms, so
exit now.
It's just a matter of wait and see, to be honest.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
You were going to squeeze
Exit
into that
now.
one. There's another loan installment. So as you can see, the new area, which we're in now, it's done really quite well. So we're at 12:05. We've got 9 hours to do this job, 6 hours to get there. Should be daytime by the time we arrive. Hopefully we'll have the a nice twisty section of road to be on whilst it's daytime. Gotta remember though, I'm lugging this 24 tons behind me. .72 litres on board, 241 miles, we'll be fine for fuel. think I've got the lighting off the screens quite right on the camera. A little dark. Well, as I say, I've got... Who are you? I got Twitch set up again now, so I was going to start looking at least sorting out a restream and getting things linked in and maybe doing a few streams, YouTube and Twitch, which is certainly possible. So I think later on today now I'll have another look at streaming on both, just to get the ball rolling and see what happens, you know. Of course, if I do, I'll post in Discord. The only thing is, I don't know the ins and outs of Twitch, but I'm pretty sure that the video is limited in Twitch, so I need to look into that. Because my video bitrate in YouTube is much higher. I'm streaming at about, I think it's set to 10 or 12,000. Now my upload speed is pretty good at the moment. Virgin were good enough to upgrade my speed without telling me, so I'm taking advantage of it. Little twisty section. I like the roads out here. I gotta admit, I'm really enjoying the roads.
Get ready to turn right.
I'm lucky that where I am, I don't get many issues with Virgin. I know that people do have issues with Virgin,
Turn right.
but it's the same with any broadband company. You're gonna have issues somewhere in the country. There's always going to be somebody who's got a perfect service. There's always going to be someone who's got a bad service. Touch wood though, I've been with them for, what, probably a good 14 years. Only been offline a couple of times over that time, so I can't complain, to be honest. The only thing I do hate is this Super Hub 3 from Virgin. What a piece of crap. I was forced to upgrade to it, and ever since then, I don't know how many times I've had to reboot this piece of shit. Can't wait until they bring out a Super Hub 4, and hopefully that will work. If I could go back to a Super Hub 2 AC, I would, straight away.
Get ready to turn right.
You got a free month because your service went down?
Turn right.
They're not supposed to give away free months. they're only supposed to credit you for the loss of service for the period it's down for, and even then, if it's less than 24 hours, they don't have to credit for anything. Billy had an advisor that didn't want to argue the toss, although things have probably changed. I know that they were bringing in new credit schemes and what have you for loss of service, but I'm trying to remember what it was. Was it £5 a day? Something like that. Wonder if that's now in action. Probably is. Is that car gonna stop? Yes, he is. Cut him up. It doesn't matter whether you've got all the services from them or not. Oops. Went too deep on that one. It's literally down to the person you're on the phone with. You'll get some who follow the rules, and you'll get others who do what they want. That's the problem. That's why you get such an inconsistent service. However, I'll admit some of the rules from Virgin and how they handle things, they're not brilliant by any means. It's like if you've got a Wi-Fi problem with your router, you call them up and they can see that the Wi-Fi is on your router, but if your devices won't connect, they'll blame your device. I had the same argument with this router now. I phoned them up saying, oh look, I've got the Super Hub. I can connect using an Ethernet cable. All my Wi-Fi devices will not connect to the router. I've rebooted the router, I've reset the router, none of my devices will connect. And the guy was like, okay, and you've tried more than one device? Yes, I've tried more than one device. And he said, oh, I'll transfer you. Next thing you know, he's transferring me through to Gadget Rescue. I'm like, why are you transferring me to Gadget Rescue when I know it's not my devices? All my devices haven't suddenly died with loss of Wi-Fi. I said, that just doesn't happen. If it was one device, then yeah, I would accept that it's the device and maybe I need to look at that. But for all my devices, not to connect via Wi-Fi at the same time is not my problem. It's your problem. It's your device. I'm trying to get this guy to understand that, and he would not understand it, and he would not accept it.
Turn left.
What a section of road. Holy crap. I'm sure there's a better way of doing that one. That went on in gear. That was a good idea to put it in gear first, isn't it? Put it back to that view, shall we? My connection wouldn't work in the same room as the router. I've got a laptop that's got Wi-Fi. My mobile phones, tablets, nothing was connecting, and this is all in the same room as the router. Reset the router. Went into the Wi-Fi settings when I was connected with a cable. Reconfigured everything. It just wasn't broadcasting. I reset the router. What? It must have been 6 times before the Wi-Fi started working again.
Keep right.
Only for it to
then
last
turn right.
a couple of weeks, and then it did the same thing again. At which point I phoned them up, turned my router off, and said my router's power's gone.
Turn right.
So they sent me a replacement router. The only way I could get the guy to do what I wanted, which was to give me a new router. Because according to them, it was my problem. I was like, no. You can't have 5 different devices that connect over Wi-Fi that will not connect to a router and all fail at the same time. I'd have to be the unluckiest person in the world to have all my Wi-Fi devices not connect at the same time. But the guy was adamant, no, the router's fine, it's your devices. I was like, you seriously,
Go
dude? You
straight
don't know
on
what you're doing.
And then turn right.
And that's the problem. The way the guys at Virgin work, they work from a script. And if the script doesn't say, you know, that's the answer, then they'll just blame your equipment. I mean, if it was my equipment, they send me a new router, my devices wouldn't work, would they? But lo and behold, new router, everything's working perfectly fine. I mean, let's face it, I had the same router for what, 10 years? Are you telling me that the router doesn't get old and start to degrade? All electrical devices fail at some point. And as for repeaters, yeah, I'm going to have to look into getting some repeaters or mesh network going, but it's finding something that's good quality, doesn't cost the earth, and
Turn right.
gives me a bit of flexibility. I'm in completely the wrong lane for this corner. Lucky enough, I'm only in a small 2-bedroom house, but the Wi-Fi in my son's room is absolutely atrocious. I'm using a power line adapter, but even that's not very good because the power cables are a bit shocking, so I'm thinking a mesh network might be nice. I've just not seen anything that I like the specs of.
right.
Oh, it's gonna be trouble. 2 into 1 ain't gonna fit like that. Down to 2 hours 45. Man, that time flew by. He's putting his foot down as well. Feel the power. Oop, gear change. Making some good time. Yeah, I'm liking the DLC. It's a I don't know if it's the right word, but it's varied from the other content. It's not more of the same. They've certainly changed how they've done the scenery, which is good. A lot of the times you're driving around and you can't tell where you are. Beep, 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 beep. Come on, don't go so slow. You... What do you mean, equalizer? Oh, you mean the DLC? Have they done the same again where you need all the DLC to run the pro mods? Well, you know, that's gonna be annoying for some people, but in a way I think it's probably a good thing. Because let's face it, there's gonna be a lot of people who will do multiplayer, who don't own all the game, who are probably more likely to mess around more. And then you've got the long-term players who are invested in the game, who want to play it properly. Who will have spent time and money on their accounts. So, to be honest, I think it's probably a good thing. You know, it's going to upset the few who don't have all the DLC, who do enjoy and play the multiplayer properly. But it will weed out a lot of the people who just mess around, you know, who maybe create an account just to fool around because they've just got the base game, you know. So, I don't know, I may be wrong, but that's the way I see it. Get around that. He was a bit dawdling a bit too much for my liking. Down to the last 33 minutes.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left, and then turn left.
Okay.
Turn left.
Thank you very much. Me through.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Marking over here to my left. And we're in. What does that get us? 115. I think we can get a truck for now. So if we do truck manager, is it? Remember? No, it's not. It's, truck dealer. We've got a Volvo. Yep. Buy a really cheap truck. Slap it in a garage. I think it's this one, is it? Nope. Okay, leave there because we've only got 41,000 remaining. Do you want to leave? Yes, please. We need to go to recruitment and hire. Really? All you've got? It's kind of shocking. And he's got some economy. He's got economy. He's got just in time. Got high value goods though. We'll go with him. Over manager, and we'll put him straight away to long distance. Right then. That's another truck, another driver on the go. Nearly got my 3 garages maxed out. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to leave it there because, well, it's gone past 2 o'clock and I'm getting a little bit peckish, so I might get some lunch on the go. May come back later on today. Don't know what I'll play. I don't know whether it'll be this or just something else, but if you want to keep an eye out, keep a tab in Discord because it should show there. Again, I may look at setting up the Twitch account properly and getting streams going over there as well. So again, if you want to follow, if you like using Twitch as well, jump in Discord. Ask for Discord. I'll put a link in chat for you now. Hopefully that works. Go. You can join there if you want to. And that's it. I'm going to leave it there. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. So bye for now.